G'day guys, I've got some Mainstay emergency food rations from survivalstorehouse.com at Erina Fair on the New South Wales Central Coast. And I'm just going to do a quick review about them, let you know what they are and how I'm possibly going to use them as part of my backpacking and hiking and outdoors type of activities. They are the two products that we're looking here. The only thing that differs is the quantity. We're made up of 3 400 calorie bars in this energy bar as it's labelled, whereas this 360 calorie one is 9 of those 400 calorie bars. So exactly the same product, just different packaging and obviously the serving size. I've never really done the whole emergency food ration thing before, so the way I'm looking to use this is possibly to whack this one in the back of the car, although I'm probably going to open this one today to see how it tastes. And this one, 5-year shelf life and tolerances to massive temperature variances. So yeah, that's weighs 240 grams. It could end up going into the bottom of the kit. Just in case you're on an overnight or a couple of days and something happens, you get caught out and you need to spend an extra couple of days out there or an extra day. Land-based activities, 1200 calories required, and again that's not walking up the side of mountains, that's survival mode. So 1200 calories per day, so there's one day's input, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or however you want to split them up. But that could be good to go into the pack, just in case you get caught and you don't have any food. You don't need to be constantly making sure that you've got enough of those other hiking type foods that you keep to take with you. 5-year shelf life, and good to go. Stick it in there and forget about it for 5 years. I had a little bit of a laugh. Expiry date the 10th, 2016. Like, that's a ridiculous date, 2016. So I'm going to crack these open, have a taste, and I'm going to keep this one to put in the back. So I'm going to open this one. I'm going to sacrifice the larger one. I've watched a few other reviews online about these products, and one of the things that seems to have developed in the past couple of months, I believe, is the resealable pack. This one I don't believe is one of those, so we're going to open it. Some people have had troubles opening as well. Let's have a look. No troubles there. Alright, they're lemon flavoured, they're non-thirst provoking, ready to eat, all the vitamins and minerals, 5-year shelf life, exceeds Coast Guard requirements. Alright, so look, it's broken up okay. There's one of your blocks. They look a lot bigger on a lot of videos. You see guys trying to get them in their mouths. Maybe I've just got a big mouth. That's not too bad. Lemon flavour is very subtle. It's more of sort of like a lemon buttery type flavour. It's not that dry for mine. Mine's not incredibly crumbly. It tastes quite fresh. It's not bad. Yeah. That'll be the real test. If he comes back for some more, which I dare say he will, it must taste okay. I'm not finding it to be incredibly dry, no more. It's actually quite moist. In a biscuity kind of way, it's really quite nice. So 400 calories. How do I reckon I could use these? That's cool. Chuck that in the pack. If they did individual serves, one of these bars each, that would be ideal. No doubt about it, I would be grabbing a few of those, whacking them in the pack. Quite often I'll buy a couple of the energy bars, protein bars or what have you, to take. Let's see if this will break without crumbling. Not too bad. Some of those protein bars, this is just, it's a day's worth of calorie intake. So, yeah, obviously not while you're hiking or whatnot. He's taken that down to the lawn to eat, so I think he quite likes it. It's a tick of approval from Timmy. If they had single serves, fantastic. I'd definitely be throwing a few of those into the pack. They're really easy to eat. They're not dry. They're quite nice. They're not bad at all. Which, I was thinking about it before, at the end of the day, in a survival situation where you're using these as a ration pack, it's a survival situation. You're not eating it for the taste. So, it's nice that they've made them nice and tasty, and I guess it does open up the door for them to be able to be consumed as not so much a survival situation, but as a source of calories and energy for doing outdoors activities. It's got running and hiking and cycling and swimming and sports on the package. I just think that's a massive bar to be calling it an energy bar. So a smaller one of those would be great. I'm going to try and prepare these a couple of different ways. I'm just going to set up the stove. I'm going to mix a little bit of water with it, try and make it into a little bit of a paste. I've seen a couple of people do that, and by all reports, it to them tasted better that way than this way. This is quite fine. I'm not thirsty whatsoever. Not a problem. Alright, I'm going to get the stove set up, cook some of this up, see what it does. Okay, so just while the Whisper Light International comes up to temperature, not quite ready, I'm going to grab one of these bars, pop it in here with some water, and warm it up, see how it goes. Alright, Whisper Light's working. Put a splash of water in there. I don't want it to be too wet. Still want it to have some consistency in there. Now, I'm going to break this up a little bit to start off with. It breaks up. It's really shortbread. It tastes really buttery. Even now, after that one that I've had, the 400, the one block, I do feel, somewhat satisfied with regards to hunger as well. It's first thing in the morning here. I haven't had any breakfast, and normally I'm up and having breakfast. So that's not too bad. Now look, that turns into a kind of porridgey type. Can you even see that? No. It breaks up. That's not too bad actually. I think it will do that even more so as I apply some heat to it. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it doesn't smell too bad either when it's cooking. I'm going to put a little bit more water in there. one bit in there that I didn't quite break up. So you definitely need to crush it yourself. Could be onto something here. So we're done with that. As I say, quite pleasant to eat as it was. I'll give you a look at the consistency that we've got now. So it's a fairly smooth in consistency paste. That's really nice. That's like I'm going to use this as dessert. That is fantastic, actually. With a bit of water in that and some heat, it takes on a custardy type of consistency. You can see there, I haven't put too much water in there, just a little bit. There's a big block in there, so I don't know. I don't even know how much water I put in there. A couple of bits worth. But that's really nice. So I think I was right when I originally said that if they had these as singles, they'd be going into the pack most definitely. Timmy's coming back looking for some more. Do you want some more, mate? He loves it. Let's see if, it might be a little bit hot. We'll see if he likes it once it's been hydrated. Well, not even hydrated, just cooked up a little bit. That is really nice. So if it came in individual serves, most definitely that's going into the pack as dessert, because that is awesome. It's, yeah, I love it. I'm trying not to eat more of it. So that's what I'll be looking for. I'll be looking for these to come out into single serves. Other than that, hey look, I'm always with at least a couple of other guys, so they might want some desserts as well. But the Mainstay emergency food rations bars taste really good. The lemon taste is nice. It's not overpowering. It doesn't slap you in the side of the face like some lemon tastes do. But it's good. So survivalstorehouse.com at Erina, there on the New South Wales Central Coast, in the Mainstay Energy Food Bars. Go on, log on, get some. Free freight. How good's that? I was just on their website earlier on this morning having a look, and look, for the price of these, yeah, you're looking at the price of a normal energy bar anyway, with free freight. Grab yourself a couple. Alright, thanks guys. See you later. That is good.